Welcome to the stage, one of Wichita's funniest comics, Helen Reicher.
I'm so happy you're all here. This is awesome. I love each and every one of you equally. That includes you three. I love you all equally as much as these people. I have three of my children here. My three oldest children are here. I'm going to move to Denver soon. I asked my sons, I was like, is me moving to Denver and leaving you with your dad, is that going to damage you? They're like, no. And I'm like, good. Because I'm going anyway. I just need to know if I need to save for therapy or not. But I found myself recently the single one, again, just surrounded by people in love. My best friend of 22 years, who never has a boyfriend, My brother, my kids even, most of them have happy relationships. Just me. I'm waiting for my dogs to go out and pick up some ladies, bring them home and cuddle on the couch next to me, make Instagrams and just post happy couple picture after happy couple picture after happy couple picture. For my family and friends, though, me being single is a good thing. You know, you secretly marry one toothless meth addict after 6 weeks of dating. Suddenly everybody's concerned about your ability to pick an appropriate partner. Of course, that was after a long line of alcoholics. Very long line. I'm not sure why I keep dating alcoholics. I should probably figure that out before I try dating again. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to plug away. If it ain't broke, don't fix. Oh wait, never mind. That doesn't work in this situation. I was thinking though, because you know, I think things. I was thinking that I could just go like maybe straight to the AA meetings, hang outside a rehab. At least this way I'm catching on the upswing, you know? They're trying. They're working on it at least. I've also thought about offering my services kind of like a drug sniffing dog, but more like an alcoholic sniffing person. I haven't really set on a title yet. I'm still fleshing out that business plan. But basically, if you have any family or friends you're concerned about, male or female, doesn't matter to me, you just bring them my way, and if I'm even remotely attracted, it's probably time to have a talk. Hey Jeff, buddy, you want to sit down here for me? Yeah. We've been concerned about your drinking for some time, and now Helen here says she'd like to lick your balls, so we think it's time. I am into the ladies. I don't date very many women. I just have no ability to pick up women. And they don't really hit on me either. And I'm not sure why. I think I'm cute. You know, I'm fuckable. I think it might be because I'm like sexually ambiguous. It's like my hair and like this shirt in particular say, yeah, she might eat pussy. Maybe. But this face just screams cocksucker. Can't hide it. In my defense, I have to suck a lot of cock. Hear me out. I don't cook. I don't clean. I don't like to buy my own meals. You know? What's a girl to do? Sex cock. No, unfortunately, I recently learned that you can get genital herpes from unprotected oral sex. Yeah, not cold sores, but genital herpes from unprotected oral sex. Did you know that, kid? Did you know you can get genital herpes from unprotected oral sex? Yeah. You do now.
Only from mysterious.
Good. One can only hope. Anyway. So, I didn't know this. I blame the bad sex ed here in Kansas in the 90s. I really do. This is something I should have known. You kids know that? You teenagers, they telling you that shit now?
Now I think so.
Okay, well good. It's good to know. But, so that means I've been spending a lot of time home alone now, eating ramen. Just, you know, it may be disgusting. It's cheap, and I've never caught anything from it, you know. A minor sense of self-loathing and explosive diarrhea, but hey, those things are temporary. They go away. Also, this revelation led me to finally get on the sexting bandwagon. I'm a little late to that game, I know. But believe it or not, I'm actually not a dirty talker. I know it's shocking, but I'm not. And but I wrote some shit the other night that I was like, damn, that's some good shit. I don't even need to text back. You know? I'll just text myself. It's a new thing, text-a-bating. Just text yourself. You know what you want to hear. But in my texting or sexting adventures, I learned there are two kinds of sexting men. There's the gentleman sexter and what I call a catty sexter. Now, the gentleman sexter will never send you an unsolicited dick pic. Even if you send him a nude of you first, he will either get permission or wait till one is requested. Catty sexter don't give a shit. He'll send you dick pics all day, all night, from all sorts of angles. Just hoping one gives his dick some personality. All sorts of locations too. He's like a perverted roaming gnome commercial. You know? You got the classic in the shower. In his work bathroom, I'm not sure. I don't know what the fuck that is, it's weird. You know, you got like Mickey Mouse, or Disneyland with some Mickey Mouse ears. The Eiffel Tower with like a top hat and a monocle. You know, just got the one eye. A lot of my friends are dating younger guys, and whenever they, females anyway, whenever they introduce you to a younger guy, they're always like, yeah, Chet he's 24, but he's real mature though, he's real mature. And I'm like, yeah, maturity. That's why I want to date younger men. That maturity. Now my last train wreck was a little younger. He was 32. Unfortunately though, he had the maturity of a 22-year-old and the penis function of an 82-year-old. And leave it to me to finally decide to go younger and have to try score Viagra, you know? While we're on the topic of erectile dysfunction, I once had an ex during a breakup blame me for his failure to launch. You know, I was like, he said I was so intimidating, that it was emasculating, and it made it difficult for me to get an erection. And I said, well, quit being a little bitch. Not my fault you're not a real man. Emasculating, I have no idea what that dude's talking about. But I finally decided to go try cougaring for the first time, because I'm at the age where I can do that. You know, it's half your age plus 7. So I lowered my dating range down to 26. You know, just completely put out of my mind that I have a child that's almost 20 and a little brother that I help raise that is 27. Just put that out of my mind and went on after that young sweet D. You know? Like you do. Like you do. Unfortunately though, I'm like a fat, lazy cougar. So I like have to catch like the slower wounded prey. But you know, I managed to catch me one. And I texted my friend, I was like, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna cougar, yeah! Then I found out this kid was 6 days out from a 2-year relationship, and I was like, oh, makes sense, no wonder I didn't catch you. You just had your heart stabbed, your balls ripped off. This kid was sad. He missed his girl. So I found like my mom, big sister mode kicked in. Found myself consoling him. Giving him advice on how to fucking get her back. I was like, fuck me, I can't even do cougaring right. I mean, I still fucked him. I didn't do all that fucking chasing for nothing, you know. My fat ass was tired too, so I had to use a space like a bobber lounger. I am 38. A lot of times people find out I'm 38 and they're shocked. And a lot of times it's like some well-meaning drunk at the bar. They're like, 38? Holy shit! And I just don't really know how to react. I'm like, think fuck you? I mean, I'm not really sure what that means, but, because in my head, I mean, I know they mean well, but in my head I hear, you look really good for a dried-up old bitch. Another one I get a lot is I do have 4 children, and they're always like, 4 kids? You look really good for 4 kids. And that just completely baffles me. Like, what am I supposed to look like? You know? Like, what do you think's happening under here? Am I supposed to look like some sort of sad, just wrinkly, dried up, deflated balloon? Is that what you think is going on in here? Because my butt is pretty solid. It's pretty tight. And pussy, on the other hand, that shit's rough. Have you ever, like, you know, you get the steak that's kind of clearanced, you know, manager special, but then you don't eat it right away? You know, know? It's still good. You can still eat it. It's just got like a little brown around the edge. It's kind of like that. No, I do have 4 children, it is true. Actually, I have 4 teenagers, soon to be, one is 20, so I can't say that for much longer, a few more months. And, you know, young guys do hit on me a lot, so I could have a successful dating life as a cougar, but I really don't think they understand what they're hitting on. Because, like, I may have the skin of a 28-year-old, but I have the bladder of a 38-year-old who has given birth to 4 children. I'm not sure if you're aware, a little lesson for you here, but when some women get older, especially when they've carried 4 human beings around their life for almost 4 years of their life, and then violently shove those human beings out, they can develop a slight incontinence issue. I'm not talking about anything crazy like a full-fledged diaper. It's more like a pee pad. It's a pee pad, I call it a pee pad. Like right now, I'm wearing a pee pad. So if you see me sneeze or laugh or cough for sure, I'm probably peeing myself. Just a little bit. And I just don't think that's the kind of squirter the kids are into. That's how